Hi everybody, my name is Patrick Riecke and this is my wife Kristen, and we're the co-authors of a book called No Matter How Small, Understanding Miscarriage and Stillbirth. So welcome to our YouTube channel. If this is a topic that's close to your heart like it is ours, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. To learn a little bit more about the book, of course, in the description for this video, you'll find a link for the Amazon page for our book. And as we said, this is a topic that's close to our hearts.
It is. Years ago, 20 years ago actually, Patrick and I were newly married, new college graduates, and we wanted to be new parents. And so it didn't take long before we were expecting our first baby. And we were able to go to our prenatal appointment, our very first one, and see him dancing around on the screen, got to hear his heartbeat. Truth is, as soon as you see those two pink lines, it's the real deal, right? You fall in love and you start planning things and you have lots of hopes and dreams for the future. And we did as well. The next month we went back. It was our second trimester, 16-week appointment, and they couldn't find his heartbeat just with a normal Doppler, and we were assured everything was fine, and they sent us out to wait for the ultrasound machine. We went back for that ultrasound. I'm excited to see him again, and the moment that she flipped on that machine, I knew that my life was changed forever. There was no heartbeat, and he was already gone.
So the word that we use a lot is blindsided, and maybe you felt that, or you've been close to somebody that's felt that way. Certainly I felt like Kristen said we were very young, and so it's like we're traveling down a path, thinking we knew exactly where we were going, hopes and dreams, and all those thoughts about what was happening in our lives, and then just a moment it all got derailed, and so we were really grief-stricken, obviously is I guess the best word. Very sad, really plunged us into a place we had never been before, and we were able to have children eventually. We have 4 children now, but it didn't come quickly and didn't come easily, and it certainly, as much as we love those 4 kids who are some of them getting close to adulthood now, doesn't erase the feeling of grief or the time that we spent wondering if we'd be able to have kids at all.
Yeah, you know, Stephen has been gone almost 20 years, but like I said, in that moment, that breath of recognizing that he was gone, we became different people. Mm-hmm. And honestly, this book that we've written is really just the experience that we've had over the last 20 years. And, you know, it is an honor to walk beside people. People came around us when we went through that experience, people that had also had stillborn babies and miscarriages and losses themselves. And so really that's what the heart of this book is about. It's about just helping others. It's about being a resource, one of hopefully many that you will have if you find yourself in this circumstance, or if you know someone who is experiencing pregnancy or infant loss. And that's really why we wrote No Matter How Small.
Yeah, so do subscribe to the channel if this is a topic that's important to you, whether personally, just something that you've been through, or maybe support people or have a sister or a friend, or maybe you work in an environment where you have an opportunity to help people. God has led us on an interesting journey from 20 years ago to helping people in churches, and Kristen did a lot of support groups and helping moms out through the years. As a pastor, I did a lot of hospital visits at time of loss for families, funerals, that kind of thing. But the last 7.5 years, we've been involved in a healthcare system, a large healthcare system in our area. And I serve as the director of Chaplaincy, and we have about 20 paid chaplains. And part of what we do is we respond to miscarriage and to stillbirth. And so it's a large health system with about 9 different hospitals, and we cover all those hospitals, and we respond every day to a mom or a set of parents, a family that's going through this kind of loss. So that's a little bit what I've been doing, and you jumped in pretty quickly thereafter as well.
Yeah, I was able to join in with the bereavement efforts that were already happening in the healthcare setting, and I've been able to help lead Healing Hearts Infant Loss Support Group. Also then a Pregnancy After a Loss Support Group, because that comes with its own set of stressors and concerns and need for support. And then also just recently launching a volunteer program called Kindred Hearts. And this is a volunteer program that we have specifically trained lost parents who will go into and visit a patient who's experiencing pregnancy, infant loss, neonatal loss in our healthcare setting. And we really just are another layer of support for the families, for the patient themselves, for the clinical staff who is serving the lost families. We help do memory making and really just resource these people. You know, it's one of those experiences in life that you don't know until you need to know. And in those moments, it feels isolating and alone and a lot of confusion and shock and all the things that we went through. And we were grateful for people who came alongside of us. And so that's what both of us do on a very regular basis right now.
Yeah. So, subscribe to the channel if this is the kind of stuff that's important to you. Again, a link to the book in the description below. This is something that's just part of our heartbeats, and so we want to communicate some of this message to you, raise awareness about it, because it's something that we're doing a better job, I think, in public talking about it, but we've got a long way to go of the awareness of what it's like to have a miscarriage, stillbirth, to lose a baby in any way, shape, or form. So hit that subscribe button. Again, we're Patrick and Kristen Riecke, the authors of No Matter How Small, Understanding Miscarriage and Stillbirth, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, we'll be bringing you some other topics here in the future, so don't miss out. Like our page and subscribe today. Bye, guys.